Hi again. Today we're going to solve the third problem in picoCTF2018, Capture the Flag. It is very easy to solve, and the reason for that is you really don't have to think yourself on how to solve it. All it takes is some searching through Google. It's not a forensic problem this time, but under the category General Skills. And the problem is General Warmup 1 for 50 points. And the problem is, if I told you your grade was 0x41 in hexadecimal, what would it be in ASCII? Now, if you already had a certain clue on what ASCII is, and the competition is made in the USA, we know that grades are sometimes letters. So I would immediately start thinking in terms of A, B, C, etc. But that's still a long way from being correct, but it wouldn't take that many trials and errors to get it correct in a competition. So let's search for hexadecimal. What is hexadecimal? Okay, on the right side here, you see that it's also called base 16, and actually just hex also, but it uses the symbols 0 through 9 to represent values 0 through 9 as you know them from before, and then it uses the letters A through F to represent the values 10 to 15. Now that's where it gets complicated, right? Not really, but it's your job to read up on it. You could say that it simplifies how binary is represented. Binary is something we will soon see, and programmers use it a lot to describe locations in memory. And if you're interested in ethical hacking and information security, memory addresses are going to be important. But you're going to see a lot of this when you start playing around with programs like IdaPro for Windows and Bless for Linux and numerous other programs. But for now, let's search what is ASCII. So ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Character encoding. ASCII codes represent text in computers. Could be a letter describing a grade, right? So now we know a tiny bit about what a hexadecimal is and what ASCII is. So let's return to the main question, which was, if I told you your grade was 0x41 in hexadecimal, what would it be in ASCII? And to find out, we will search hexadecimal to ASCII conversion table. And you can see here we have a hex to ASCII text converter, rapidtables.com. Let's click on it. Let's type in 0x41 and convert it to ASCII, and we get an A, and that's a pretty good grade. Now it says here enter 2 digits, so 0x kind of like represents that this is actually a hexadecimal. So let's reset it, and let's just enter 41 and convert it, and we get an A. Reset a last time, swap it. Now you don't have to swap it, but what's interesting here is to see if the hex output is 0x41 or just 41, just for the fun of it. Convert, and it's 41. So I think we're ready to submit. We had 100 points from before here, So when we submit pico CTF in capital letters, and then we had our bracket, and it was a capital A, which was the answer, and the bracket, and let's submit. And that was correct. The score is now 150. And let's, just for the fun of it, go in on the scoreboard here. And let's see if we find ourselves here. Here we are. And we have 20,686 people or teams in front of us. But we're moving up in the world. Until next time.